welcome to my channel. This is my first video going on the journey of learning to weave and various other crafty skills I'm trying to go for. What I have acquired today is this. This is the Ashford Samplit complete kit from Ashford Wheels and Looms, which I acquired through Wingham Woolworks here in the UK. It's got a couple of extra bits and pieces on top of what you would normally get from getting just the loom itself. So let's go through the box, see what's in there, and then we'll get on to prepping and making. So here we have the complete weaving kit, and you can immediately see straight away it is very, very pretty. Here we have the instruction manual, all in lovely, glorious high-def pictures there. None of your dodgy IKEA photocopies going on here. We have an extra little bit on how to do a houndstooth pattern, which I'll be looking forward to doing. I think that's going to be project number 2 after I've actually learnt what I'm doing. A catalogue of all the other gorgeous shiny things that Ashford produce, which I'm sure will make my bank account cry over time. And here, which is absolutely lovely, I didn't even realise this was coming with it, is the Ashford book of rigid Heddle weaving, which is all sorts of different projects, how to set things up, how to do different patterns, how to make different things, so how to read patterns, all sorts of stuff. I'm looking forward to thoroughly digesting this when we get to it. So first thing you see straight away is we've got 2 lovely balls of yarn here, which I'll definitely be using. Was that 8-ply New Zealand wool. Very, very nice, very, very soft. Looking forward to using them. That's going to be good. First thing right on top is we have our first rigid Heddle. This is the, is it 12.5, 15.5 DPI. So this will be used for your nice fine work. Because I went for the all-in-one kit, also get 2 7.5s, which means that I can start playing around with some double weaving. I think that's probably going to be project number 3 after I've learned what I'm doing with the other things. Also with it is this lovely finishing wax polish, because the wood that you get, as you'll see, is untreated and unfinished. I mean, it's lovely, absolutely gorgeous and smooth, but it's had no treatment done to it. So after I've gone through the box, I will be going through using the finishing wax polish to give it a lovely sheen. So inside here, this is one of the back beams we have here. We have 2 pickup sticks, which can be used to do even more intricate work, which again will be later on down the line. We have 2 shuttles if you want to use multiple colours, which again I'll end up doing with the houndstooth pattern. These will be on the front and the back, where you're going to attach on and pick up your weaving. Spacers. This is important because when with weaving you're going to be rolling it all on, and you don't want the warp threads dropping in between each other. So you pop these in, or you can use newspaper or brown paper, as a lot of people use, to stop it all falling through. Just some more of the supports and bits and pieces. Again, all lovely, lovely finish. Absolutely gorgeous. And here we have the other roller. Here we go. We have our side pieces, which, as you can see, has a nice little notch taken out there, so it'll fit on the edge of your table at a nice angle, and you can sit back and relax. Here we have the gears and bits and pieces, so that you can wind your work on quite nicely without it all slipping off or anything else. I haven't used pegs and bits and pieces. That's absolutely grand. This very, very handy tool for setting up your warp and getting everything hooked through and pulled through and all that lot. We'll have fun and games with that in a couple of videos time. various screws and gubbins. A nice little bit of sandpaper just for taking off if there's any random little edges that haven't been quite touched up. And then a lovely, nice big canvas bag for carrying it all in. So there we are. That's what's in the box. Now let's get it all prepped. Okay, so that's all the wood treated and prepped, ready to go. Time to start the building. So I have my lovely instruction booklet here. So first thing to do is get the right hand side of the loom with the brand on it, you can see there, and attach the pawl, which is the ratchet mechanism that we'll be using. So that sits just there. That'll be on and off there. Flip it over and pop in one of these. Now it does say for the screws it recommends that you put some wax on the threads. Unfortunately I don't actually have any candles knocking about, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. So go, and it says leave just a little gap just underneath to allow it to move. I can probably tighten that a little bit more. That looks good to me. Okay, next one we'll be securing the back rail, which is the big one with the hole there. That's what's used for the clamp, which I did forget to mention earlier. There we go, it's the clamp, so you can actually clamp it onto the table and it's not going to move anywhere while you're doing bits and pieces. So, we want to fit these on using two of these. Pop that in there. That started. Pop that one in there. Get that started. And away we go. definitely do this easier, but I'm trying to do it for the camera. One thing I was always taught when I was an engineer is when you've got multiple things that you're trying to screw in to one piece, don't tighten up one and then start on the other. Get them all in roughly there, and then tighten them up a little bit at a time each. It makes it a lot easier. Okay, that's nice and sturdy. Next, secure the front rail. Which is this one with groove facing up. You see there the groove just cut out a bit there, so that's going to go down there. Just, as you can see it. There we go. Two of these. Try and keep it where you can actually see what's going on, or at least roughly see what's happening. To be fair, even without the wax, they're going in quite nicely. There we go. Oh, I'm just going to drop off screen for a second. Bear with me. There we are. It's pretty secure. Next is both rollers into the assembled loom. Check the longer roller end is through the right side of the loom. Okay. So, see here, we've got one end, which is on there. There we go, completely round, and then the other end. A bit longer, and you can see it has that flat piece cut out there. That is going to allow the ratchet wheel to fit on in a bit. So there's one. There's the other one, again, flat end. On the right hand side. Okay, yep, so 6. Locate both rollers into the left hand side and secure the front and back rails. So here we go. We have our left hand side. You really can't see much going on there, can you? Let's try and shift this a little bit so you can see it a bit more. So we have one roller there, one roller there, sliding on. So there we go. That's that in. Now, let's screw these on. Again, as I said, because we're now trying to get 4 different bits lined up at the same time, don't do them all up tightly until you've got them all located. That one in. Bouncing the camera a little bit. This table isn't the steadiest. So far, I've got to say, this is definitely one of the easier build-it-yourself kits that I've had to deal with. I'm sure we've all had fun and games with Argos or IKEA. This is quite easy so far. I've now just completely cursed it, of course. Something's going to go horribly wrong. Right, let's just this here. There we go, that's a bit better. See what's happening. There we are. Nice and secure. Yeah, that's nice and sturdy. Okay, let's pop it back over here. Okay. Where we next place the cogs on the end of the rollers. And of course, there we go. I have missed a step, which is fitting the second pole. This is where the old adage of when it comes to making things or doing anything like that, RTFM, read the manual. Right, there we go. Luckily, this wasn't too much of a big deal to get to. Could have been quite awkward if I missed a different step. That's good to me. Just going to give this one a little tweak. There we go. Right, so put the wheels on. And here we go. Put this on. Close that in. And there we go. So at that point I can tighten it, but it won't loosen. So I'll take that off and then freewheel. Click back on again. Lovely. So this needs to be the opposite to that. Down here. There we go. Again, so tighten it. It's not going to go in at all. Lovely. Secure with the washers and screws. There we go. One screw, one washer. There. Cool. There we go. Just take again, I think I'm going to shift this onto the floor. There we go. Make my life easier, just for a change. There we go. Second one going on. Oh, a little beard in shot for that. That's fine. The beard now it does what I tell it to anyway. There we are. Okie doke. So we've got them on. Next one is fit the end caps. Now, I've heard these can be a little bit tricky, so let's see what we can do. Let's get that along. Go. Just see that. Oh, no, we're still a little bit off there. There we go. That's got it. Nice and flush. Do the same on the other side. I would of course recommend using like a rubber mallet or something for this one. It's, I've never professed to be the brightest person going. There we are. That'll do nicely. Excellent. Right, so next bit is the fun of fitting. Let's have a look where are we? Okay, so these are the warp sticks here. And these gubbins attach the warp stick to the roller. So let's have a look at this. So, okay, front and back warp sticks with the rollers using the warp ties. Push the arrowhead of nylon ties through the holes in the warp sticks. Okay, that's a nice easy start. We'll do that one. He says. There we go. And last one. 4. Then push the arrowhead into the small hole in the roller and out the large one. So you see here, this side is the large hole, and this side, you have to trust me on that one, is the smaller hole. So, feeds in and pulls back nicely. There we are, look at this, it's almost looking like a loom now. And then we do the same on this end. I'll just turn around. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this. And 4. Fit that into there. Back. And there. And there. And into there. And that's us basically done. I'm really quite surprised about that. That's phenomenally easy. Let's just bring you up a little bit. There we go. And here it is. The finished 16-inch Ashford Samplit Loom. it's actually really surprisingly easy to put together. That took me, what, a matter of a few minutes. Nothing major at all. It's lovely, sturdy, it's got a fantastic feel to it, and I'm looking forward to using it. So, I hope you found that informative, and stick around. The next video will be me having all the fun and game of trying to warp this bad lad. So, take care, look after yourselves, look after others, and I'll see you next time.